a long time ago. They were born a story. A long time ago, they were born a story. I'm sure you all know, I'm sure you remember, I know you believe the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, where life began. Yes, the very beginning of woman and man. I'm sure you remember, I know you believe the story of Adam and Eve. There within the garden walls they both fell in love, sheltered by the guiding hand of the one above. Life was filled with happiness until one day arose a very great temptation. Well, you know how it goes in the Garden of Eden. A long time ago, there was born a story. I'm sure you all know, I'm sure you remember, I know you believe the private lives of Adam and Eve. In the Garden of Eden, a long time ago, they were born a story. I'm sure you all know, I'm sure you remember, I know you believe the private lives of Adam and Eve. The private lives of Adam and Eve. The private lives of Adam and Eve. Hi!
Exuberant lad, isn't he? Sam Parker's youngest, Pinky. Wants to be a big singer like that Crosby fella. It's quite a car he has there. Bought it from an old lady in Pasadena. My name is Bales, but everybody in Nevada calls me Doc. The chap in the fancy shirt is a traveling salesman in lingerie. There's always been a Hal Sanders around, selling something. The pretty young girl is Vanjie Harper. I rushed her mother from the church to the hospital the Sunday she was born. Once they called her Bobby Socks. Now they call her Baby Sex. And this is the bus to Reno. say Hawaii is the paradise of the Pacific. The Riviera is the paradise of Europe, and, well, this is Nevada's paradise. But as Shakespeare says, what's in a name? There are only 4 buildings in paradise. The casino is the biggest. It's not much of a town. But what there is of it belongs to Nick Lewis. Lock, stock, and slot machine. Uh-oh. There's Nick testing his own slot machine. He doesn't trust it. Someone must have won a jackpot. Bill Lewis is Nick's latest wife. Of course, her past is not as spicy as Nick's. Not quite. Lil's having her breakfast. Loser's breakfast, they call it in Reno.
Come on, drink that stuff. Put your other head on and let's get out of here.
Don't rush, Mama. Nicky, baby. You know, you're rushing faster to Reno to divorce me than you did Yuma to marry me. I just may get a split personality.
For the same price, I could get rid of you both.
I was crazy about you once, Nicky. For about 5 minutes.
You still dig me, doll.
I bet Evie doesn't go through with it. I'll give you any odds you like.
Evie? Save your money. She's nuts about me.
If I had a guy like Evie's got, I'd never leave him for any 2-bit chiseler like you.
4-bit chiseler, love pot. That grease monkey, all he's got on his mind is rusty radiators and timing gears.
I think his timing's just the greatest. Daddy-o.
Adam Sims owns this garage. That is, he made a down payment on it. His wife, Evie, runs the lunchroom.
Adam.
Other side, honey. This thing's driving me crazy.
Here, this is your half.
My half of what?
Half the money in the cookie jar.
That's for the new TV.
$45.52 for you, $45.50 for me. I figure you need the sense more than I do.
Evie, honey, wait a minute. You can't just walk out on a marriage like walking out of a phone booth.
I'm tired of putting coins in the slot. Besides, I kept getting the busy signal.
Surveying.
Wow. Madam, now I know why they call this Dump Paradise.
Where you headed?
I was on my way to Reno until I blew a gasket. I'm opening up the King's Club tonight. Say, I had to put my wheels on ice. There a bus coming through this burg?
Yeah. Too bad you blew a gasket.
I got news. I just blew another one. Say, where's the heap doctor around here?
Over there. Ad's garage.
You, need some muscle for the luggage, lady?
Spoil me, man.
Paradise!
You never wore silk stuff like that before, did you, kid?
They never gave me nothing.
You know, you sound like you're running away from something. Just how old are you?
I'm old enough to take care of myself.
Yeah, you're old enough, all right. Listen, baby, when we get to Reno, if you're a good little girl, maybe I could fix you up with some good contacts, make yourself a fast buck. Huh?
I don't dance.
Evie! Listen, don't fall for that guy's phony deal.
What kind of a deal am I getting now? Combination hasher, cook, dishwasher, janitor. Oh, that's real romantic. The rich, full life.
Well, we gotta make a living. You knew that when we got married.
I guess I'm old-fashioned. I thought you'd make the living and I'd make the home.
Well, if we're gonna get ahead, we gotta hang on to every nickel.
Hanging on to every nickel is not my idea of kicks. You and Ben Franklin can have the field to yourselves.
Hi, Evie. Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to Reno.
Reno? Oh, you're going to take in the bright lights.
Everyone I could find.
And going too?
Ed's not going.
Ah, not another spat.
Why not? After 15 months of slinging hash, pearl diving, and staring jackrabbits and Chuck Wallace in the face, I find him wrestling with that Lil Loose in a back booth at the Paradise.
Reno!
Just a minute, Sharpie.
No sense getting excited just because my husband's running away with your wife.
Running? No one's running. The little lady just realized there's a big, wide, beautiful world outside to romp and play in.
You ought to know you've been romping and playing with everybody else's wife for years. Where do you stand in this?
Oh, I'm being discarded, dear. This year's model has a lot more chrome on it. Look, he changes wives like other guys change their shirts.
That's what he thinks.
All right. Time on, everybody. Time on. We're running late as it is with a schedule line. Come on.
Hey, man, will you do a little surgery on the manifold? I'll pick it up next week.
Don't be a fool, lad. She doesn't want to go away. She doesn't really want to leave you.
Then what's Evie doing on the bus?
She's a woman. They're all alike. My wife, God rest her soul, was just the same. After putting in 12 months, they all want to pack a bag and go back to mother. Now you take my advice. Lock up your pace. Get on the bus with us. By the time we get to Reno, Evie will do a lot of thinking. Then she'll be so anxious to come back here, she'll be dragging you. Now what do you say?
Come on, Pop. Let's put some gas to this thing. Let's get the champagne flight on the road.
Might be another passenger, son.
Another passenger? What was all that jazz about this being a scheduled line and everything? Come on, let's get this thing going.
Hello, Paradise.
Put up a roadblock, quick. Highway 68 is flooding, near the Haviland.
Look at him talking on the phone. Maybe to his bookmaker. Come on, let's get this thing going or I'll write a poison pen letter to this company.
Flash floods may endanger the bridge.
Hold on, I'll get Doc. Doc! Doc! Wait a minute, Doc! Doc!
I couldn't catch him.
You've got to stop him.
Well, how can I? I haven't got a car. Wait a minute, there's a heap across the street.
That was quite a performance.
Wait till you catch the matinee. And tonight I'm going to give 2 shows.
That's my jalopy out there.
Don't look now, sweetie, but yesterday's laughter is about to catch up with you.
How fast will that antique of yours go?
About 110. And I ain't ever had it in high.
Hey, Dad. Bob, you better slow this thing down.
Why?
So that friend of yours can catch up with us. The way he's driving, he's liable to bump into us, and I don't want to have any accidents on the way to my divorce. this is going to be a rough ride. Give him back the wheel, you crazy idiot. Hey, get away from there. Wait! Nick, look out! Is he trying to kill us? Stop! Nick! Pull over! The road's washed out! Pull over!
Causing unprecedented property damage and loss of life. The violence of the storm is only...
Hey, look at my camp!
You can't go down there.
Let me go!
No, you can't. Hey! Hey! Adam! Listen. We thought you were down there.
Yeah, I almost was. Now listen to me. The sheriff called and the road's closed.
What do you mean the road is closed? What kind of a cock and bull story is that?
It's no cock and bull story. There's cloudbursts up in the mountains, landslides and flash floods all along the road. Why do you think I chased after you in that kiddie car?
What do you mean, kitty car? I got $400 going up in flames down there.
Okay, baby, look, I don't dig landslides, so you can take that big bad bus to Reno, but little Bill is going to pogo stick it right back home.
Wait a minute. You're not going anywhere.
Landslides caused by the storm have already taken...
All right. Simmer down, everybody. This is serious. We're all going back.
21 persons so far.
Come on, Nick. Come on, all of you. We're all going back.
This is undoubtedly the worst blessing Mother Nature has ever given us in the United States. The governor has announced the unprecedented storm has caused tremendous damage and loss of life in the state. Here is a flash. The President of the United States has declared a state of emergency in Nevada. 4 lives have been lost in the vicinity of San Antonio Bridge. Motorists have been warned to evacuate the area without delay. Flash floods in Upper Chaparral Range may cause landslides over wide areas. State police have closed Highway 68.
Oh, look out, it's a landslide! Where's the person? Get out of here!
Flash floods have already wrecked the huge Chickasaw Dam, and it is not known whether the bridges on the Haviland River will be able to stand the
What's up ahead, Doc? More mountains?
River.
warning to motorists on Highway 68. Ladies and gentlemen, further warnings from the State Department of Highways.
We're going to make it, aren't we?
Haviland River have brake
Hope so.
to the danger point.
They can't this thing go any faster?
Not without skidding.
Be safe here either.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here. Shut the doors. Get that thing. You're not going anywhere. This is the highest ground this side of the river. Come on, up front, everybody. We'll be safe in there.
I've got a feeling something terrible is going to happen. That's why we're all going to drown. I won't stay here. I won't. No, I won't stay. I won't stay. Don't let me go.
There, calm. Look after her, Doc. Calm yourself, child. Calm yourself.
No, I won't stay. I won't stay.
No. Calm yourself, child. Calm yourself. Place your trust in God. Remember, God is in his heaven. All is right with the world.
That's very touching, preacher.
What would you know of such things?
Oh, believe it or not, I read the good book once. It's on the bestseller list.
You may have read it, but you didn't get the message. Come, let's all forget the storm, shall we? Sing with me, come. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee.
That's very good, Pop. Only seeing how we're about to drown here, don't you think you better have something a little more lively, like, oh, baby, what you do to me? Oh, baby, what...
Shut your mouth and have a little respect for where you are.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
Listen, what is going to happen to us? I'll tell you what's going to happen to us. The preacher here is going to give out with some more of that thee and thou jazz, and then all of us are going to float right out of here on thine back.
That's blasphemous.
And I suppose the book could save us.
It can. He's our Father. We're his children. He created us. Just the same as he created everything else. It says so here. In the beginning, God made the heaven and the earth.
Oh, Ed, has God abandoned us because we've sinned?
Well, the original Adam and Eve sinned. He didn't abandon them, did he?
Didn't he? Oh, I don't know. I've never even read the Bible.
Oh, don't be scared, Evie. God's with us. And I'm with you, just as Adam was with Eve.
Oh, Ed, take me back to our paradise.
Sleep, Evie. Go to sleep. We'll go back to paradise.
created woman to place alongside of man. And what the Almighty did was good. And God created love and sex, and these were the work of his hands. But the devil in hell saw what God had wrought, and he tempted man, and he sent a spirit into the world, a spirit of rebellion. This is the dream of two people about the battle of selfishness and lust.
Look out.
Anteater. Bear. I'm not up to you yet.
In the meantime, down below.
You're Tuesday. You're Wednesday. B?
Chimpanzee.
And you, my dear, are Thursday. And you are Friday. And you, my dear, you are Saturday.
Elephant. Well, you don't look like an animal.
That just shows you how deceptive appearances can be.
Why don't you get down on all fours like the rest of the animals?
I don't have to. I'm all girl. A two-legged type animal. Dig?
Should I give you a name?
Oh, you just give me anything you'd like. You'll find me very receptive.
All right. Let's see. Your name is, Lilith.
Oh, how original. Now, how did you ever think of that? Is this your pad?
Would you like to see my garden?
Oh, I'd love to see your garden. If you're an example of what you can cultivate.
Put a little more of that Marilyn Monroe wiggle in it.
What do you mean? I could give her lessons.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I was just talking to the devil.
The devil?
Oh, you can't see him. That's his charm. Evil's always invisible at the beginning.
Gee, you know, you sure are pretty.
Where I come from, they call it stacked. But actually, all this nature girl jazz isn't really me at my best. Gotta stick around for the burning of Rome. I'm just divine in a toga.
Well, I'm awfully glad you showed up. I sure have been lonely.
Oh, well, that's all over with now. I'm starting a Lonely Hearts Club. Would you like to have a charter membership?
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
We'll have a party, and I'll get the booze.
What's booze?
Well, you drink it. Makes you feel real groovy.
I feel real groovy right now. Couldn't we drink milk?
He's the living end.
You leave the refreshments to me. I'm in charge of the Ways and Means Committee. Meeting is now called to order. Now, let's just sit down and have a quorum. There are a couple of motions I'd like to see put through right this minute.
Okay, come on, let's go, come on. Whoop! Wow, boy!
My, what fertility.
Oh, you mustn't do that.
Now, whose party is this, doll?
He said never eat that. I don't even know if I'm allowed to stand under it.
He? Who's he?
The him. The one who owns this garden. I just take care of it.
Hey, a little more action and a little less talk, or I'm going to send you to the showers. I've got a lot of pitchers warming up here in the bullpen.
Daddy, let me go to bed.
Wait a minute. Cut out those fast ones and keep up those curves. All right? Play ball!
Have a bite.
No. Thanks. I couldn't. I guess maybe it's all right if you do, though. He didn't cover that.
It's just delicious. You don't know what you're missing. It's my favorite fruit.
You mean you've had it before?
I've just been munching away at it for a long time.
And nothing happened?
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. But this is what you might call the tree of knowledge. It separates the men from the boys. Helps you learn all about evil and how good it is.
You've got me confused. What's evil?
Well, you'll never find out up there all by your lonesome. Now, first things first. Take your hand.
I didn't do anything. We were just gonna... What harm is... All right. I have to go.
Where?
Away from here. He's gonna do something.
What's he going to do?
I don't know. He said something about... So I won't be lonely.
I told you he'd trump your race.
You shouldn't have given the job to an amateur. Why don't you let us professionals go to work?
Bet she hasn't even got a union card.
Girls, let's not have a fight between labor and management. Well, come on, Rob.
And there he was, out like a light. And while he was out, God did a little fancy surgery. No one's ever topped it.
Adam. Wake up, Adam. Over here. Hello, Adam.
Who are you?
I don't know. I guess I'm your wife.
You are? What's a wife?
I wish I knew.
Where did you come from? Really?
Come, swim with me.
You're talkative, aren't you?
This is sort of a shock to me.
Don't you like me?
Oh, yes, I like you. I like you very much.
Then catch me.
Now I got you.
Yes, you have.
What is it?
I feel funny.
How?
Empty.
Oh, you're hungry. Eat. Food.
What's food?
Anything.
You can eat anything here except that.
Anything?
Anything. Here. Try this. Good?
Mmm.
Ouch! Hey, that hurts.
But you said anything. Aren't you food, too?
Certainly not.
You look good. Substantial-like.
You know, you're kind of like Lil.
Lil? I thought you said you were alone here.
Well, she's another animal that looks something like you.
I don't like her.
Well, you don't even know her.
I don't like her anyway.
Well, I'll bet if we were doing the same thing, it would be thundering.
What same thing?
Well, she was getting close.
How?
Well, kind of like,
I don't hear anything.
Well, she was closer.
So get closer. Well? Closer?
Mm-hmm.
Get closer then. I still don't hear anything.
Neither do I.
Maybe we're not close enough.
Maybe. You hear anything?
Not a thing.
You know something?
What?
Neither do I.
He made. Almost as good as booting you out of heaven.
Yeah, well, let them have their fun. The honeymoon will soon be over, and then we'll move right in.
There's one thing I don't understand, though.
What's that?
What she got that I haven't got?
Oh, that's easy, doll. A soul. A soul.
Adam?
Hmm?
Adam, put that down and talk to me.
Okay. How come you have no name?
I don't know. Give me one.
I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Well, then stop complaining that I don't have one.
Who's complaining?
Why is the tree there if we can't eat its fruit?
I don't know, but don't eat any.
But why doesn't he ever tell me these things? Now what?
He wants me to go name the animals.
Animals, animals. Do you have to go again today?
Well, I'm only up to the L's.
Why doesn't he ever talk to me? Oh, I'm tired of the same old fruit. Why can't we get something new? How long will this go on?
Forever.
How long is forever?
I don't know. A zillion years.
What's a zillion years?
Forever. Until we get tired of eating grapes.
What do we do when we get tired eating grapes?
Well, I guess we could eat peaches.
Adam.
Uh-oh.
Now what?
Look at the shadows.
It's late. I've got to get back to my naming.
I'll be so glad when he gets to the Z's. Maybe next time we could have apples. Big, red apples. Put it here if we can't have any. Why shouldn't we eat it? Looks all right to me.
You said a mouthful, kid.
Who are you?
I'm a snake.
An animal?
Well, I've been called that in my better moments.
What did you call yourself again?
A snake. S-N-A-K-E.
How do you know? Adam hasn't gotten to the S's yet.
I subscribe to Field and Stream. You married?
I'm supposed to be.
Well, you don't sound very happy about it.
Well, I'm lonely.
Lonely, huh? Your husband work a lot?
He's naming animals. And when he isn't doing that, he's tending the garden or talking to God or something.
Sounds like he keeps himself pretty busy.
Too busy for me.
Would you like a taste of this fruit?
I can't.
Oh, you have an allergy. You get a strawberry rash or something like that?
No, it isn't that. We're not supposed to.
Who says you're not supposed to?
I'm sure I don't know. Adam gets the word. He just passes it along to me.
That's not very polite of him. It sounds like he takes you for granted.
I guess that's the way married life goes.
I guess that's the way the old fig leaf falls.
Is it good?
Delicious. You know, I know why you're not supposed to eat of this tree.
You do?
Because it's not an ordinary tree.
Really?
Caterpillar? Chipmunk? I'm still not up to you.
That tree, and you're dead, man, you're dead. That was the rule.
But they didn't die. They had broken God's law. They had committed the sin of disobedience. But God, in His mercy, spared them.
something that'll burn.
Oh, wood.
That would be nice.
There. Adam.
What?
What is that?
Oh, for Pete.
Now, why didn't you think of that in the first place? You've invented the chimney. You're all muddy.
What makes you think so?
I like you clean or muddy. But maybe you better go out in the rain for a while first.
Knit 1, purl 2.
What the devil are you doing?
Knit 1, purl 2.
Booties? For who?
For you.
For me?
Sure. Since you didn't think about it, now that Adam has eaten of the forbidden fruit, he's going to see women in, shall we say, a much different light.
And?
And I want his children, one way or another. Here, the heel is turned. You take the ball.
I wonder if he'll ever forgive us.
What are you doing?
Well, just don't stand there. Aren't you going to help me?
Well, help you? Help you what?
Move this.
Move it?
Yes, dear.
Where?
Over in, that corner.
What for?
It will look nicer there.
This?
Yes.
Would look nicer.
Well, it doesn't look right here.
It's a boulder.
It is not. It's something to sit on.
If there's anything I hate, it's early Stone Age furniture. That looks nicer.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it would look better over there.
Oh, come on.
Well, if we're going to live here, we might as well make it look presentable.
What are you going to do, throw a party?
Oh, all right. All right. If you have no pride.
Pride? Pride about what? It's a cave.
It is not. It's going to be our home.
Some home. A tract cave.
All right. Go ahead, say it.
Say what?
Say it's my fault. I put us here, didn't I?
I'm going to go get us something to eat.
No! You want to say it? You want to say it's my fault? Go ahead. I put us here, didn't I? Well, say it.
All right. You want me to say it? I'll say it. You put us here.
All right, you said it. Oh, I knew you couldn't resist saying it.
You know you're awful pretty when you're mad. Oh, come on, honey, let's not fight.
What are you doing?
I'm kissing you.
You never kissed me like that before.
Well, I never saw you mad before.
I hate the mushy parts.
Oh, Eve.
Did you call me?
Eve?
Is that my name?
Yes. That's your name.
Come in.
Thank you. Good morning, my dear. I'm the new neighbor.
Good morning.
Thank you.
I hope you don't mind. My husband's away.
Not at all. I don't mind at all. Not if you don't.
You're just in time
Time for what?
to move this.
Why?
I don't like the arrangement.
The arrangement of what?
Oh, you men. The furniture, of course.
But that's a boulder.
It is not. That's my club chair.
You want me to move it, huh? Whereabouts?
Well, over there.
Over there. Watch your tootsies. Don't want to get them crushed. There. Now, that looks better?
Well, maybe we should put it out on the patio.
The patio? Oh, for the housewarming, of course. Dancing, gaiety, merriment.
Housewarming?
Yes, you know, when you move into a new neighborhood, all the neighbors drop in and... Oh, I've warmed many a house in my day, sometime right down to the ground. Neighbors. Say it, neighbors, neighbors, neighbors.
Neighbors.
That's the girl, that's the girl. Those are the people that live next door to you, like Lilith and me. Oh, that cheapskate of a husband of yours, not even thinking of giving you a housewarming. Of course, all the people that do come to the party expect to bring gifts and everything. Then you can wear your nice new dress, your new hat, all that sort of thing.
A new hat?
Don't tell me this is every stitch you own. No hat?
No. Where do I put it?
On your head, dear lady, on your head. Oh, Hedda's gonna love this. Well, you see, you get your presents and everything, and... Oh, the idea of that cheapskate of a husband of yours leaving you in a cave like this, lonesome, no modern conveniences, no new dress, no new hat. How can you hold up your head? What you need is a different kind of man, honey. My kind. Watch. Hey, honey, look what I found!
Oh, you startled me.
I startled you.
You don't like it.
Well, what is it?
What's the difference if you don't like it?
Oh, I like it. I guess.
You guess, huh? You never compliment me on anything I wear.
Well, there isn't a lot to compliment you on. You don't wear very much. Besides, this stuff's for reading.
You never get me anything new. If I want anything, I have to make it myself. Look at the place I live in. Just a hole in the ground. No decent rug in the place. Not even wall-to-wall dirt. Neighbors call and I haven't even got a new hat. You never take me anywhere. We never entertain.
Honey, what's happened?
Nothing. That's the trouble. You lose your job, we get kicked out of our home, we end up in this slum, and you do nothing about it. If I had a mother, I'd go home to her.
Oh, don't be silly.
What?
I am your mother.
Taking a shower. Come on in, the water's fine.
What's a shower?
something that makes you feel clean and tingly and just sort of eager?
Eager for what?
Oh, just eager.
I've never had a shower before.
Oh, you're having one now. Now, isn't that better, Glum Chum?
Yeah, great.
You have that beef with the little woman look.
Well, look at me. I'm only a week old already. I'm a failure. I've got no job. I can't support my wife. We live in that low-rent district.
Oh, I've got just the therapy for you. Last one in's the rotten apple. What you need is a little relaxation. And this is just the thing. Now, you do just as Mama does. Bottoms up. There.
He didn't like it? The brute. Well, if he's the mold for husbands to come, I'm going to coin a new word. Divorce.
He doesn't like anything I try to do. I don't even know where he is half the time. He neglects me constantly.
He neglects you, huh? Say, maybe it's on account of that mop you got on your head there. Maybe he can't find you half the time.
My hair? Something's wrong with it.
Everything. An owl could roost in it. Cut it, love, cut it.
Cut it? But Adam likes to bury himself in it.
Look, you're a woman, not a cemetery. Now, look, sit down here. Let me tell you this, my dear. I have it on good authority that in Paris, the long bob is going to be all the rage.
Who's a bob? What's a Paris?
Here. I'll show you, dear.
From grapes? Just little old grapes?
That's right, doll. I just run barefoot through them 4 times a year and then give a couple of good hard jumps during the winter solstice. And there you are. And you'd just be amazed what a blood builder it is, too.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I can feel it building as we talk. Surging, building through me, brick after brick. My Lil, you sure know how to do a lot of things.
Don't I just?
There. There now. There we are. Well, how does that feel? You couldn't have gotten better if you were on the Rue de la Paix.
Rue de la what?
Rue de la Paix. It's in France, about 2 million light years straight ahead and a little to the left.
It is cooler.
Eve!
Adam!
Uh-oh. Take it away.
Eve, look what I found you can do with grapes. You just run around barefoot and stomp on them and you get this stuff.
Like it?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Not that. My hair.
Your hair? Your hair? What have you done to it?
I had it bobbed.
Bobbed? Oh, your beautiful hair.
I like it.
Well, women aren't supposed to have short hair. Men are supposed to have short hair. How am I going to tell the difference between you and a man?
There are other ways.
Well, you're going to be the laughing stock. Just wait till Lilith sees you. She'll howl.
Lilith? Have you been seeing her? What's that on your breath? What's in that cup?
Oh, that's a blood builder.
Since when did you have to have your blood built?
Well, Lilith said I looked kind of
peaked and run down.
Lilith. Lilith! Oh, you two-timer. The moment my back's turned, you're out skirt chasing.
Skirts haven't been invented yet. I was getting around to them next week.
Oh, whatever she was wearing.
Not much.
You've been chasing it. I try to make myself pretty for you so you'll be glad to come home. And what thanks do I get? There you go, off with some other woman.
Honey, Lil means nothing to me. It's just that before you and I were married, we were friends.
Friends? You call that painted hussy a friend?
Oh, honey, don't get excited. I'll give her up. You're the only one I love. Well, I'll even give up the blood builder. See? Oh, come on.
Adam.
Hmm?
You know what's wrong with us?
Nothing is wrong with us.
We don't get out enough. See enough people. That's what we should do. See people and friends.
Honey, who is there to see but you and Lilith?
Adam, isn't life mysterious? Hi, lover. How's the hangover?
Hangover?
Well, that blood builder sometimes has a kick like a love-starved kangaroo. You like my house?
Yeah. Did you build it?
Mm-hmm. And without a GI loan? I'm just the original do-it-yourself girl.
You think I could build a house like this?
Oh, darling, why bother? Why not just stay here?
Really? Oh, that's very generous of you.
Oh, I'm just a big-hearted fool sometimes, Doc.
Eve would like that.
She would?
Oh, sure. But, you think it's big enough for the three of us?
The three of us?
Wouldn't that be a lot of fun?
Well, that isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Oh. I see. You figure it's not big enough for three.
Well, I think maybe two could squeeze in.
Well, I don't think Eve would want to live here without me.
Well, I was thinking more of a man and a woman.
Oh, but where would you live then?
Adam, sit down.
Hey, this is great. What do you call this thing?
It's a bed.
What's it for?
Well,
springy, isn't it?
I could teach you how to make one if you really wanted to.
Well, I'm not very clever with my hands. No mechanical sense at all.
It just takes a little aptitude, and I think you're terribly apt.
Come and get your warm misfortunes, hot transgressions, warm...
Oh, what kind of fruit is that?
Fruit! Why, those are squabs, lovey, delicious squabs.
Squabs? Birds?
Well, they're not elephants. Not that I couldn't if I wanted to. You should see my rotisserie at home. Last week we had barbecued dinosaur. Oh, it was delicious. You should have seen all the leftovers.
You eat birds?
Oh, come on, lovey. You're not back in that garden now. You're out in the cold, cold world. People need warm food for sustenance. For some people, it's squabs. For others, it's pigeons. Come here. Where's your husband? Not around, huh? Seems to have, wide interests.
Yes, he has. But what could he be so interested in?
Well, what are men usually interested in?
Naming animals. But he stopped that.
What else are men interested in? You know. Huh?
You can't. Another woman?
Bingo! Right.
Is she terribly attractive?
Well, she's as seductive as my hometown.
Seductive?
Of course, she's not quite as attractive as you are. It's just that she does more with what she's got.
What's she got?
She's got glamour. She has allure.
What's What's glamour? What's allure?
Well, my dear, in order to be glamorous and alluring, you have to wear some makeup sometime. You have to wear eyeshadow and a little lipstick and... Oh, come here, I'll show you what I mean. You don't want to look like you were up all hours of the night. Now, let me see. Yes, that's right. First of all, we want just a little bit of vermilion over the eyes, ever so lightly. There we are. And now a little blood red ruby for the lips.
No, I don't want it.
Do you want Lil to win him?
No.
Well, then wise up. Live, as one of your descendants will soon observe.
Descendant? Is that something to eat?
Well, only in primitive New Guinea. Well, now let me take a look at you. Just perfect. Oh, just one more added thing. Girls, throw down that coconut.
Don't bother us. We're playing in the National Open.
Well, close it up and throw down that coconut.
But you'll break up our game if we give you our coconut.
Look, you're getting awfully familiar for a familiar. Throw down the coconut.
Getting to be awfully demanding.
Yeah, he's getting to be a real nag. Well, why don't we tell him where to go?
Are you kidding? He owns it.
Look, I'm still giving the orders around here. Throw down the coconut.
All right, if that's the way you want it. Hey, it does look better, doesn't it?
Well, if you think that looks good, wait till you see this improvement.
What's that?
A coconut.
Coconut?
Doesn't your natural instinct tell you what to do with it?
Well, it hasn't been too reliable so far.
Well, think.
Oh, I know.
That's using your coconut.
All right, don't look. Okay, you can look now.
Oh, come on.
Certainly is nice of you to give me all these trade secrets about beds.
Hurry!
You must have done a great deal of research.
Doll, you've no idea what I've gone through to develop this.
Adam, where are you?
What was that?
Mice. Don't get up, lover.
I can only stay a little while.
Oh, just a little while.
Well, I want to get started making one of these things for Eve.
Oh, yes, a bed for Eve. Well, it's simply a matter of interlocking sheaths.
What are you doing?
Well, you take two parallel boughs and bind them together with vines. Very...
How do you keep it up off the ground?
Why don't you crawl underneath and see?
Adam!
Can you get under?
Yeah, I'll get it.
And how you will.
Okay, what now?
See how it's made.
Where is he?
He? Who is he?
There's only one man in this world, and you know it. Where is he?
Just control yourself, chick. I haven't seen Adam around. Lately.
With complete and perfect control, I'm going to pull out every hair in your scheming head.
Just remember, chick, this is Be Kind to Snakes Week.
And now for the main event. Ow!
Under the bed?
Hi, honey.
What are you doing under the bed?
Now, don't do anything hasty. I can explain.
You start explaining unless you want me to be a widow.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell her about your little home away from home? She was only showing me how to make life more pleasant for you. She was being charitable.
Charity begins at home. Next thing you'll be telling me she's a volunteer from the community chest.
But Eve, she showed me how to make a bed. Don't let him give you any bedtime stories.
And what else did she show you how to make?
It's real sturdy, kind of springy and comfortable when you lie on it.
Then what were you doing under it?
I was examining the legs.
Whose?
Now, Eve, I can explain.
Oh, I'm not finished yet.
Now, Eve, you're being very unreasonable.
Barbara, Eve!
Now, Eve, I can see his epitaph now. Here lies Adam, who couldn't fib, barbecued by his own spare rib. Hell hath no fury like...
Just because I got us thrown out of the gun, you figure you can do anything you please. Well, I got news for you. I don't care. Just because I ate the fruit, am I supposed to let you make a fool of me? She can have you. I'd rather be alone. You hear me? I'd rather be alone.
I win! I win! And now for romance.
Eve! She doesn't want you.
But she doesn't understand. I didn't come here to...
You'll be happy here with me, Adam. I'll teach you everything I know.
Eve!
Don't call for her. You're mine. You belong to me.
No!
She doesn't love you. If she did, she'd never have left. I want you. I love you, Adam. Don't go.
No, Eve's a part of me.
I can be part of you, too. Adam! Adam!
I was wrong. I shouldn't have eaten the apple. I know I did an awful thing. But I was lonely. I didn't know. You never talked to me, only to him. If only you'd have spoken to I'm sorry I lost the garden for him. I'm sorry I spoiled your plan. I know there's nothing I can do with. I am sorry. Oh, please forgive me. Can you forgive me? Why don't you say to me? Oh, please speak to me.
Wake up, honey. The storm's over.
Oh, Ed. I had the strangest dream.
Mm-hmm. I had it, too.
It was about...
I know. But I don't think we better tell them. I don't think they'd understand.
I'm not quite sure I understand Adam, maybe we'd better read the Bible and find out what really happened.
It's morning. It's a beautiful sun-shining morning, too. Come on, everybody, come on. Aren't you coming?
Sometimes I think I should have stood in bed.
I understand.
Kind of spoils things when they understand, doesn't it, Nicky? Well, as the saying goes, see you in church.
Hey, Benji, wait for me.
Sure.
Hey, somebody. Anyway, hey, Lil, look. I found my sample case. How about that?
Well, lucky you. Come on, sweetie, let's go.
Okay. Look, there's a farmhouse down the road. Maybe we can get some breakfast.
Gosh, I'm famished. Do you think they might have some strawberries or ice cream? Or how about a great big dill pickle?
A pickle? Honey!
I ought to have known the odds would be all with a house.